Good morning and welcome to a new bite-sized edition of the Betting Connection podcast. My name's Chris. I'm here to give you a pick that I like for the weekend for those that listen to our weekly podcast where me and Rob shoot the breeze on a Thursday, talking about all the matches for the weekend, all the bets that we like, the leans, the value, and just general football talk. Well, you would have already heard this pick, so I'm not offering anything new here. But for those that do just like to listen to these bite-sized to get their quick picks for the weekend, this is a pick that I talked about on Thursday. And look, I've looked after we record, because we record fairly early during the week. I do go out and look again at the fixtures 24 hours later, see if I can find any value that I might have missed, read some additional team news after all the press conferences on a Friday morning. So I do try to dig out more stuff, but I can't find any additional games that I like outside of what we already discussed on our podcast. But for those that didn't listen, this was a pick that I liked, and it comes in the Bundesliga. And for anyone that's listened, not just to the podcast on Thursday, but anyone that's listened to us at any time over this season would have heard the words fading and Heidenheim in the same sentence. And here I am again to do exactly just that. Fade Heidenheim. Yeah, this time we've got Borussia Mönchengladbach playing Heidenheim. And again, this is just a case of taking the value against anybody playing Heidenheim. It served us really well all season, so I'm going to continue that trend. It's 2.25 for a Mönchengladbach win. That's actually come down a little bit from 2.3. And yeah, the reasons that we fade Heidenheim are, well, they're third from bottom in the league. Okay, they are joint worst for their current form. So they've got 5 points from their last 8 matches. That is the joint worst in the league. That actually includes a good result last week against Red Bull Leipzig, where they managed to get a 2-2 draw. But they did lose their previous 5 before that. So I'm going to put that result as a bit of an anomaly for that weird result against Leipzig. But other than that, lost 5 in a row before. They'd lost the last 3 at home as well, and they're just terrible against the better teams. Well, they're terrible against most teams, but they're certainly terrible against the top half teams. There's 9 teams in the top half. Obviously, there's 18 teams in Bundesliga. So Heidenheim have currently played 6 out of the top 9 teams at home this season. They lost all 6. So every time they've taken on a top half team, they've lost at home. Mönchengladbach are sitting in 9th position, so I will consider them a top half team right now. So I expect that trend to continue. Speaking of 9th and Mönchengladbach sitting in 9th, I did notice a funny trend and a funny line that I mentioned on the pod on Thursday, and yeah, it's this. I mean, they are the most bang average team you are ever going to find. Borussia Mönchengladbach, 9th in the league, joint 9th in the form table, 9th for home points scored, 9th for away points scored, 9th for goals scored, and 9th for goals conceded. They are literally middle of the pack for every single criteria. So yeah, like they're bang average. But you know what? Heidenheim are not bang average. They're worse than bang average. So I am going to take bang average all day long. They actually had a really bad result last week, 3-0 to Augsburg, but they were in decent form before that. They were unbeaten in the previous 4, winning 3 of them, including a draw with Eintracht Frankfurt, no mean feat, and there was also an away win against Stuttgart in there. So a couple of notable results, not the easiest. They've won their last 2 on the road, so I do expect them to continue that, win again on the road, and although they're bang average, as I say, what they do is they beat the teams that they should. So the bottom 7, the teams that are currently in the bottom 7, Borussia Mönchengladbach have played them 7 teams 9 times, home and away. They've won all 9. I can't get this bloody figure 9 out of it. Like, it's wherever I turn, I see the number 9. So Yeah, I just like this one. And look, it's not massively supporting Gladbach, but it's certainly fading Heidenheim. So 2.25, like this one. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Also, I did mention on the podcast as well, gonna have a little fun Acca as well involving Bundesliga. So decided that we're gonna do both teams to score in all 6 Saturday matches. Okay, that culminates with the evening match that's between Bayer Leverkusen and Eintracht Frankfurt. All 6 Saturday Bundesliga matches, both teams to score 17 point something it was. So we're going to have a little fun, just a few euros, and see if that comes in as well. So look, guys, have an amazing weekend. Please like and subscribe. Please give us 5-star ratings. Please engage with us. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Let us know what bets you've got for the weekend. We love to hear it. Have an amazing weekend. Look out for more of these bite-sized pods. Take care. Ciao for now.